This insect will deposit an egg into the crack on the bark here, and then again the egg will turn into the larvae.
This little insect can cause big problems for ash trees. Emerald ash borer was discovered in Minnesota for the first time in 2009 and made its way to Coon Rapids by 2017.
Yeah, emerald ash borer has really ramped up here the last couple of years in Coon Rapids. So this is some pretty good clues on this tree that the tree is, heavily infected with emerald ash borer.
So far this year, City Forester Tommy Shabilla has marked more than 300 infected ash trees, and there are likely many more.
Pretty much every neighborhood now that I go into throughout town, whether it's the north side or south side, I'm seeing some infected trees to some degree in pretty much each neighborhood that I go into.
Signs of an infected ash tree include bark in the upper canopy turning blonde and flecking, small leaves and dead branches in the upper canopy, a lot of bark on the ground, and woodpecker holes in the tree.
And I'm kind of addressing kind of the worst first scenario with the amount of decline and dead.
Shabilla is getting some help in the battle against emerald ash borer thanks to a $100,000 grant from the DNR. The money will be used to remove and replace 125 infected boulevard ash trees. As for homeowners, they should inspect trees on their private property. There are treatments that can prolong the life of an infected ash tree before a plan is made to take it down.
The deal with ash trees is when they do die, they become extremely brittle. And so they're not going to stand for very long if they're left dead and standing. They're going to fall down on their own within a year or so. So it is really important to get the trees addressed sooner than later.
For more information on emerald ash borer, log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov/EAB. You can also call the city forester at 763-767-6455.
Welcome to the Coon Rapids Mayoral Forum with Sharon Compton and Jerry Cook.
Candidates running for the Coon Rapids City Council took part in a forum Wednesday night, sponsored by the League of Women Voters. The candidates running for mayor and council seats in Ward 3 and Ward 5 took turns answering questions on various topics. It was the first time hearing from both men running from Ward 5 in a public forum.
My name is John Hoschild. I was raised in Plymouth, Minnesota. I'm a 7-year resident of Coon Rapids, Minnesota, in the 5th Ward. I work construction as a self-employed business owner, and I look forward to the opportunity of serving my community.
My name is Brian Armstrong, and I'm running for the open city council seat in Ward 5. I was born and raised in Coon Rapids, and I love this city. I wouldn't have it any other way. It is my home. I spent my adult life married to my wife, Terry, of 36 years, and we've got 3 children that we raised here and raised through the school district.
CTN also covered a candidate forum on Tuesday night featuring the candidates running for state senate in District 35 and state representative in Districts 35A and 35B. Look for the forums in the coming weeks on the CTN government channel on Xfinity Cable. The videos are also posted on our CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel. The general election takes place on Tuesday, November 8th. Absentee voting starts on September 23rd at both City Hall and the Anoka County Elections Office. You can also vote by mail. Log on to mnvotes.org to request a ballot and learn more about the election process.
Dr. Rock Coon Rapids, this is Hannah. How can I help you?
If you're looking for a music school to help you learn how to play your favorite instrument, then you'll want to check out Bach to Rock.
We really try and teach kids what they want to learn, sort of hence the name Bach to Rock. So if you want to learn how to play Green Day or you want to learn Beethoven or anything like that, we have teachers that can teach you.
Can you play hot cross buns on those 3 keys for me?
Bach to Rock offers programs for students of all ages. In addition to one-on-one lessons in individual classrooms, they also have group classes.
So we teach group guitar, we have a group piano, ukulele class. So for those, it's a class of typically up to 6. that are all kind of beginners starting out together, and we teach the basics of it.
The new music school in Coon Rapids opened in May and has attracted a number of young students.
I think starting young is a great way to go because when your mind is most malleable.
Piano teacher Diego Varela enjoys working with younger students to help them learn music in the Kids and Keys program.
For the most part, we teach everything on the piano because in music, it's all laid out there. It's all right here. Anything that you can explain in music, you can see it.
Just like language, the earlier you're able to get them familiar with the words and the concepts and stuff like that, the more it's going to be internalized by the time they get older.
It's great to have all of our Sand Creek Stars back for a new school year.
As students returned to the classroom at Sand Creek Elementary, they saw big changes in the former library.
Everything is new in here.
Media specialist Cindy Bailey got to introduce the third graders to the new giant interactive smartboard with a word cloud.
Organized. We like that too.
Everything is on wheels, so the space can be changed to fit the need.
I got a lot of jaws dropping when they came in, like, whoa. They're very excited about this.
These renovations were overdue for a building which was originally built in 1965, and it's thanks to Phase 1 of District 11's Fit for the Future construction project.
So Phase 1 included our media center and all of our kindergarten classrooms.
Principal Paul Anderson took us on a tour of a newly renovated kindergarten classroom with its extra storage for teachers, provided by new cabinets along with new lighting, down to the freshly polished concrete floors. And one other change you can't see but certainly feel is in the air.
We also have a new dehumidified air system, which makes it feel like air conditioning in here, and it's very comfortable.
There are 2 more phases of Fit for the Future to come to Sand Creek Elementary, wrapping up in 2024.
We've got drawing books, we've got adventures, we've got world records.
Back in the Media Center, the students get to read the new books in a brand new space.
We want kids to be comfortable reading and to promote reading in our school.
Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, September 6th City Council meeting. The preliminary tax levy for 2023 has been set. On Tuesday night, the City Council set the levy for next year at $33.3 million, which is a 7.5% increase over this year's levy. Some of the highlights of the budget include making the current part-time embedded mental health professional in the police department full-time in 2023. Also, $6.7 million is included to complete construction and equip the new Fire Station 3, and $3.1 million is included for the replacement of the Foley Boulevard water tower, which is 70% of the project's cost. You can find more budget highlights on the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. There's also a link on the website to the full proposed budget document. Speaking of that water tower, this week the City Council approved a contract for design services. A study done in 2014 identified the need for another water tower in the southern part of the city to provide additional storage to meet peak demands and provide adequate water flow for firefighting. The current tower on Foley Boulevard, which is in need of repairs, will be torn down. Construction is expected to start next spring and will take more than a year to complete.
This badge belongs to the citizens of Coon Rapids. It embodies their level of trust, respect, and support of you and our police department.
The 3 newest officers on the Coon Rapids Police Force took the oath of office Tuesday night. Officers Justin Denwitty, Kelly St. Martin, and Alexander Barrett were sworn in by Mayor Jerry Cook. All 3 had family members present to pin on their new badges. And not to be left out, the fire department also recognized their newest career firefighter, Jason Harbinson, but he's no stranger to the department, having served as a paid on-call firefighter for more than 10 years. Congratulations to all of them. And that's a quick recap of the September 6th City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel.
One of the biggest things we do is process evidence here at the police department.
The Coon Rapids Police Explorers are looking for new recruits to join the program with the Coon Rapids Police Department. Explorers can be ages 14 to 20 who have an interest in law enforcement. They meet weekly on Mondays and train with the police officers. Coon Rapids resident Tristan Hetland, age 20, has been an explorer for nearly 5 years.
It really has helped me develop as not just a person learning about law enforcement, but as a person in my daily life.
A lot of these kids come in with notions from things they've seen on TV shows. We're able to dispel a lot of that. We're able to kind of show them how it's actually done and pique their curiosity.
At 15, police explorer Clara Giese has learned a lot about police work. She's volunteered at a number of community events and used the program to network with others.
I've actually made a lot of friends through Explorers, and just within my 2 years of being in it, and they are fabulous people.
We bring in the Anoka County Sheriff's Office to do a presentation on crime scene. We brought them to a tour of dispatch, a tour of our Anoka County Jail. So we're exposing them to all of the components of law enforcement, not just policing, but they can see the multiple different career paths that a career in law enforcement or an interest in law enforcement can lead to.
If you'd like to get involved in the Police Explorers program, they're holding a first nighter event for those ages 14 to 20 along with their parents on Monday, September 19th at 6 p.m. It will take place at City Hall in the Council Chambers. If you're interested, you can register online at coonrapidsmn.gov. With the ribbon cut, Paladin Career and Technical High School celebrated its new home for the Knights in Coon Rapids.
I'm Brandon, the principal. Thanks for being here.
School principal Brandon Waite recognized the support of public officials and the community.
So I just want to give a shout out and appreciation and some Paladin love to everyone that is here today. It means the world to all of us. And with that, let's make it a party, and let's give a round of applause to everyone, to all of you.
The burgers are great, the snow cones are great.
There was plenty of free food for everyone and tours of the new building. Compared to their old school at the Northtown Mall, Paladin more than doubled its size with 35,000 square feet of space. The new gymnasium will get a lot of use from students, and you can still smell its freshly finished floor. The public charter school has an enrollment of 220 students, and they have a waiting list. For more information on Paladin, go to their website, pcths.org.
Calling all pet owners and their four-legged friends, the Coon Rapids Love My Pet Fair is taking place Saturday, September 17th from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Riverview Park. Some of the highlights include a dog agility demonstration at 10:30 a.m., followed by a canine demonstration at 11. At 11:30, there's a pet tricks contest, followed by a pet parade and a best dressed pet contest. At 1 p.m., the winners of the chalk art contest will be announced. Dozens of vendors will also be on hand showcasing their products and services. Well-behaved pets on a leash are invited, rain or shine.